Let me tell you a story about how karma works. Once there was this guy, right? He worked about 12 hours a day for 6 days a week. He worked for this company for like 25 years, but for the past 8 years, he's been saving up to start his own business. You know what I mean? And he used to scrape toilets, scrape the floor. He ended up getting ailments, getting scrapes on his arms, on his legs. He had ailments on his knee, on his hip. You know, he was working hard. He was providing for his family, but he was trying to start a business for 8 years now, right? He had a son, and his son wanted to pretend he lived the street life. So his son ended up becoming getting cool with this other guy. So the son had a friend, and the son wanted to live the street life. The friend was really living the street life. So the friend found out that the father had this saving. So the friend, long story short, ended up getting a whole bunch of other guys, you know, to get masked. They got guns. They ended up sticking the family up, and they stole everything this man worked for. Now, the son's friend, what happened? He ended up doing some time in prison. He ended up, you know, doing time in jail. He did like 7 years for that. You know, came out with on probation or parole. He did 7 years in jail. He got into a few fights. He won most of them. Came out gassed because everybody was like, yeah, he never folded. You know, high-fiving everybody. But in jail, he had 3 meals a day. He had a place to sleep. It wasn't paradise. It was still jail. But he came home. When he came home, he thought to himself, I'm going to better my life. I don't want to live that life. I regret what I did. I want to meet a girl and start a family. So now he's telling himself, I did bad in the past, but I already did my time, so I paid my karma. No, 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 no. That is not how it works. You see, that man, after that boy went to jail, that man ended up getting into arguments with his wife. He was depressed. He started drinking, taking pills for his ailments. But now he doesn't have insurance because he ended up losing his job because he was stressed and depressed due to all the alcohol he was taking and consuming. He started getting into arguments with his son because his son brought him into the house. His son said, F you. So his son left the house. The daughter left the house. He ended up getting a divorce from his wife, ended up losing even more money. That guy went through depression, went through sadness, went through everything, even contemplated on committing suicide. He went through the worst. Now, the son's friend who went to jail and think, oh, you know, I already paid my karma because I did time. No, you paid human laws. But through universal laws, you owe everything that man went through. All the scrapes, all the ailments, everything he did that you just took to just spend it on drugs and alcohol to then do your time in jail, you owe all that shit. That's how the fuck karma works. What the fuck you think you think this is? You think that, okay, I'm gonna sleep with that guy's girlfriend. And then after you take his girlfriend, you thinking, oh, karma's gonna get you back. No, karma's not gonna get me back because I'm a player and I don't get girlfriends. You think karma's gonna get you back the same way. No, 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 no. Your karma's gonna get you back the same way you hurt that person whose girl you took. That guy, that girl that he loved, that he thought he was gonna marry, and you took her, you fucked her, you high-fived your boys and said, ha ha, I fucked this bitch. You embarrassed him every time he walked down the block. They was like, yo, that's the guy whose bitch they took. Everything he went through, every sadness, every thought of depression, every suicidal thought, every drug he took, every alcohol he drank to like block the pain of what you caused, guess what? You owe all that shit. That's how karma works. That's why I see people talking about, I'm not in karmic debt. A lot of y'all done some fucked up shit and you just want to completely forget about it. Even regular karma, like you could be working at a job, right? And you see that person over there that brushed you off when you say, hey, let's go out for drinks. He said, get away from me. Or he talked to me a certain type of way, and I wanted to go get drinks, but he's focused. So now you're like, I don't like that person. So now the boss, because you've been there longer, comes to you and says, hey, you know what? I want to promote this person. What do you think? And you go, no, I don't think he's ready, because you don't like him, right? I don't think he's ready. I don't think you should promote him. Nah, he's not ready. So the boss goes, you know what? I'm going to take your word. And the boss leaves, and now that person doesn't get promoted. Guess what? You just blocked that person from his blessing. So now, years later down the line, you completely forgot that. You thought you were like, yeah, you mess with me, that's what you get. But now you're sad and you're like, why doesn't life give me what I want? Because you're being blocked because you owe that karma. Fuck you think this is? This is not a game. Everything you do, you got to pay back. And a lot of y'all walking around acting like victims. Why does this happen to me? But you forgot when you stole that money. Why does this happen to me? But you forgot when you got that person jumped. Why does this happen to me? But you forgot when you slept with that person's spouse. Why does this happen to me? But you forgot when you fucking lied on that person and spoke behind their back. Huh? That's how karma works. Fuck out of here. Stop playing the victim. Y'all know y'all did bad. I've done bad. And I'm still paying. And when shit happens, I'm not going to act like a victim. Like, why me? Because I know I've done shit. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to do better. How do you clear karmic debt? Go to everybody who you know you hurt. Because some you don't even remember. Because it became natural to you just to do stupid shit. So go to everybody you know you've hurt. Apologize. On top of that, do good. Do good to people, like plant seeds, plant trees, feed make gardens for bees, for animals. Do good shit in the world. I'm not gonna say you're gonna clear all your karmic debt because you think you're gonna escape it. You're not. You're not gonna escape it. You're eventually gonna pay, and it's just how it works. Take it how you want to take it. Oh, that's not how karma works. But then you got people saying, oh, like Charleston White. Shout out to Charleston White. I've seen a few of his videos. He's cool. But he says stuff like, I don't believe in karma because I've seen good people do good their whole life and get bad. And I've seen bad people do bad their whole life and get good. That's because those bad people that are getting bad, those bad people that are getting good, they're NPCs, they're programs. They're created by this matrix, this simulation we live in, to do those things, to extract energy from you who actually has a soul. Because when you see them do bad and get good, you're like, man, that's messed up. Why not me? And you give off energy and feed the matrix. That's how that works. Man, I could get deeper into this shit. Don't get me started, yo. Have a good day, man. Have a good night.